Fuck my ozone.
Wow, check this shit out. So I just checked my email, and I find that YouTube removed one of my videos and gave me a community guideline strike. Now, the funny thing is that the video that they removed, I posted way back in February. They removed my video, Religious Exemption Letter Template. So way back in February, I posted this vaccine religious exemption letter. And this religious exemption letter was actually approved by my university. So it's a religious exemption letter that works. And in this video, I don't say much about the vaccines other than the vaccines violate my religion. Practically the only thing that I say in the video. I'm almost 100% positive I don't talk about the vaccine's effectiveness. I don't talk about the vaccine safety. I don't talk about any of those things in the video. I just talk about how the vaccines violate my religion. And YouTube decides to remove it today. Even though I posted it in February, they remove it today, which is October 3rd. I know, people are probably like, oh, October 3rd, man, there's a 3 in there. There's a conspiracy here. No, there's not. There is some bullshit here. And this is some bullshit right here. Now, I did try to appeal this strike. Oh yeah, actually, there's one more other thing I wanted to say. The reason I believe they gave me this strike is because, one, I increased in subscribers recently. In like the last 3 or so days, maybe 4 days, I increased my subscriber count by, I'd say, about 30 subscribers. So I guess YouTube was like, hey, we gotta come over here. This guy's supposed to be shadow banned. Let's come over here and stop him from producing content. Now that's one reason. The other thing that I thought about was while I was arguing with this guy Paul Enslaved in his comment section, or at least when I was arguing with the shills in his comment section, I had mentioned that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to religion, and not only do I know what I'm talking about when it comes to religion, but unlike these shills, I actually produce content that people can use. And I had mentioned this vaccine religious exemption letter. So I find it very odd. I find it very suspicious. I don't think it's just a complete coincidence that this video that I had mentioned to this shill just suddenly gets hit with a strike after being on YouTube for like over 8 months. Complete insanity. I did have to appeal a recent video. Like a couple of months ago, they hit me with a strike for a response video that I did to Brian. And Brian, he had this video where he was claiming that there's no such thing as contagious diseases. And I did a response video laughing at him and calling him out for spreading nonsense, and YouTube hit me with the strike. And I was like, yo, YouTube, how are you going to hit me with the strike when I'm the one calling out the misinformation in this video? Now, what's hilarious is, of course, I won that appeal. I showed YouTube that, hey, this is the guy spreading misinformation, Brian, but yet his channels are still monetized. His channel, Here's the Deal, and his other channel, I forget what it's called, Grease Monkey Videos. I was watching a video the other day on his channel. I was showing a friend how ridiculous this guy is, and we were watching a video on his channel, and there was an ad like literally every fucking 3 minutes. We couldn't even finish watching the video. We're like, no, man, there's no way we're going to keep watching this, because there's an ad every 2.5, every 3 minutes. So this guy spreading mad misinformation, this guy Paul Enslaved, complete shill, all of them are monetized, no problem. But me, they go and they give me strikes for videos that are months old. But, I guess that's what happens when you're producing real content. They deem it to be harmful content that goes against their community guidelines, and then they do whatever they can to keep you down. But that's fine. You're not going to keep me down. This is actually good timing. I have a lot of schoolwork to do that I'm a little bit behind on, so this gives me lots of time to kind of do my own thing. But hopefully they review my appeal and they realize that they're just a bunch of fucking clowns who improperly label things as violating their community guidelines. Now, I recommend everyone who is going to be watching this video to definitely check out this religious exemption letter template. It can get you an exemption for any and all vaccines. If you're going to be a new parent who doesn't want their kid to be with all these vaccines, you can actually use this religious exemption letter to exempt yourself and your kids from all vaccines. It's a very dangerous letter, a very harmful letter for the powers that shouldn't be.
Dick, I'm very disappointed.
I'm sure it's only a glitch. A temporary setback.
You call this a glitch?